Yo, what's up, guys? So, in a live trade currently, let me just minimize my OBS. This is obviously a live account. Connection says live, down about $43 right now. So, first of all, my reasoning for this super ass trade right now is, shorting. I thought this was going to be the high of the day. It's not looking like it anymore. Probably gonna get stopped out, but whatever. So basically just this little, volume gap right here, or a little retrace to like 40. Obviously this pump from 10 a.m. to about 10:10, that little news pump, I thought we were gonna retrace that. And then once I saw that we rejected Christmas tree from 60 to about 50, thought we were going to keep going down. I thought we were going to kind of bear flag a little bit right here. That's why I got short one MES contract, and we didn't. And then I thought we were going to break right here. It's like a little H pattern. We didn't. Turn to a double bottom. And who knows? This could just be a longer term bear flag. Let's see if we can draw a little trend line. Or that be a little line. So like a little bear flag type thing right here. Crack down below. But I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, it's probably going to be more of a dip buy, reload into this 50-48 zone, and then just pump on to new highs. That's really how we're looking. It doesn't really matter for the money. I mean, it's probably going to be like less than like 100-ish bucks. I'm just really pissed about this first entry. I cannot believe that. I mean, granted, I was not even trading on this whole setup. I was trading on my laptop because I have things to deal with right now. But yeah, just super ass trade. But hey, I will say I was feeling a little bit of FOMO of missing out on 2 trading days now after having a couple decent trading days to start the year off. Especially yesterday where I would have bottom ticked the bottom for the day or the top for the day. And so maybe that's what I was kind of trying to do here. I was at the gym yesterday and I saw that the market had basically reversed from high of day, where I pretty much pinpointed where it would reverse at for like a head and shoulders. But yeah, so this is basically the trade. Again, like, why the fuck am I only in 2 MES contracts with a whatever this is 12-point stop? I have no fucking clue. And so this is going to be a great example of trades that you should not take. This is not a good trade at all. I'm gonna hope to get out green. I could have got out break even, I think, yeah, right here, but I just didn't move my stop loss down to break even fast enough, which would have, would have been good that I'm out of this whatever the fuck trade this is. But again, it's just, do I really want to go and be break even on a trade and just for nothing? I don't know. But yeah, let's just see it play out again. This is not a good trade in the slightest. Let's show the daily on ES. So that's what we're looking with. That's what we're looking at right now. Basically a 56-point swing from the lows. So all clear signs of bullish momentum. Yeah, you see that tail, how much buyers just bid that shit up, and now we're probably going to end the day at least above 66. So again, right, like, terrible trade. Again, the money, whatever, irrelevant. It's more so just the fact that, like, wow, I got trapped in 2 complete shit zones on. I mean, okay, sure, the volume profile is now getting kind of thick here at this like 55 to 51 zone. Maybe this is just going to take a little while longer, maybe another 15 minutes to finally crack on down and trade in this little volume node. But again, I'm not sure. I would just be extremely pissed off if this turns into, this is the shoulder, this squeezes above, consolidates, this creates the head, Christmas trees back down like that, creates the other shoulder, and then we really get a fucking sell-off at the end. That would really piss me off. But again, who knows? And we'll see what's going to happen. There's no more news for today. The last news was at 10 a.m., which was what caused that, no, that rally right there. Yeah. Yeah, this is just not a good example. This is not a example of a good trade at all. This is so horrendous. Like, I'm literally just trying to like play back and just think like where. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Obviously, you can easily tell that this is pure FOMO when you're shorting after a 12-point move. If that's not pure FOMO, I don't know what is. Because I'd basically be expecting a breakout to the low, to the bottom, which doesn't really make that much sense when you think about how I trade. I like to trade reversals, dip buys. Why the fuck am I shorting a bear flag? So again, right, this is how you don't trade. Because then you're sitting here like, I don't know where I should really get out. I originally had my stop at a 5-point stop, which would have been like right here, which again is completely crowded because all price has to do once it double bottoms, if it didn't double bottom, then I would have been fine. This would have Christmas treed all the way back down to this volume node. But since buyers held this, and you can see on that little volume node right here, that it's elongated. It's the highest volume node you'll see all throughout this area. And where does that lead to? Right here, right at the bottom, where some buyer or group of buyers just held price up. And then you would have gotten squeezed out right here before, I mean, some profit taking and all that happens. But you would have gotten stopped out for no reason. Price has not gone anywhere. This is a total range, right? You could have bought here when it got back into this zone, and that's how I would have wanted to take a trade. But again, this is just not good market conditions, or not good trading conditions on my own at all. I mean, the market really isn't phenomenal anyways. We did have a massive move up. Oh, let me show you guys. We did have a massive move up at 8:30 news. Price, well, first tanked down to like 47.02, and then we've just been rallying up throughout the day. And this is 9:30. Where is it? 9:30 right here. So besides that 10 a.m. news, price has kind of pretty much gone nowhere. I mean, not even 10 points if it wasn't for that news. But maybe this will be now a supply zone, and maybe now we'll break these lows. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But again, guys, this is actually a phenomenal example of how you do not want to trade. This is not my trading style. I do not really short bear flags. I do not go in with just one micro and then have a 10-point plus stop loss. That's just a recipe to start trading with one micro forever. And that's not the correct way to trade. You don't trade with the smallest size ever and then trade with a super high stop loss. You don't trade like that because you'll never be able to size up, right? You'll never be able to size up. Because going in with a short, with a really, really small amount of size and a really big stop loss basically means that you should not be taking the trade. You should not be taking a trade if your stop loss is 10 plus points. Because first of all, you cannot expect that in this market you're going to be able to catch 20 points cleanly like that. Go look at the chart. Where would you actually catch 20 points? Not scaling out at all. Cleanly. Just like that. Very, very rarely. In this market, you have to take what you can get. Okay, and you cannot get an easy 20-point stop or take profit. So you need basically at least 20-point take profit if you have a 10-point stop loss. You should not be taking a trade if your stop loss is going to be 10 points. Because that basically just says that you're not confident in where you got in at. Right? Especially on ES, you do not need a stop loss higher than like 5 points. Like at all. A 5-point stop loss at, a good zone, let's say you get long at 47.48 on like this. Look at that. That's like 1 tick of drawdown. Now that's a phenomenal example. But even then, I drew this zone yesterday at this dip buy right here. Or was this 2 days ago? I don't know, maybe. So whatever, a couple days ago. Because this was a phenomenal cluster dip buy at 47.48. And look at this. It still holds true today. Phenomenal dip buy area. Right? So you don't even need that high of a stop loss. And again, like this is just not my trading style at all. And this is on the range chart. And this is the 1 minute chart. Like this is just pure chop. And quite frankly, we're probably going to go break 60. Bears cannot fucking break any level to save their life. So, yeah. Definitely going to get stopped out. But, yeah, it's just horrendous price action. I want to see how long I've been making this video for. 11 minutes. Wow, 11 minutes already. And price has barely changed. Wow. Yeah, I mean, there's really no trade. Like, after this, there's really no trade. Maybe this. Maybe. But that's about it. Like, that's about it for a decent trade. And yeah, this is yeah, I mean it happens. Like people who trade for 20 years will still take some random whack ass trade like this. I've been only trading for like 3 or 4, and yeah, I'm not safe from taking stupid ass trades like this. Granted, I was not at my actual setup. I was on the Ninja Trader web trader, which is just Tradeovate. I literally did not see this zone was a thing. If I would have saw, because when I got back to my desk right here, I'm like, what the fuck? Like I did not draw this zone, yet it respected so perfectly. Scroll back. Oh yeah, I remember that. The 1, 2, 3, 4 times where it respected and went back up. Oh, that zone? And we're shorting here? Again, you need as much information as possible to be taking trades. I did not have enough information, which is why I fucking shorted at the bottom here on a bear flag, right? And now we're just ranging up. This is not a real move at all. If it was a real move, it'd be moving up like that. This is just some whack-ass price action just like that. And again, right, like, what I would hate to see, but, I mean, whatever, would be stopped out, trade up here a little bit, and then break this low at some point, and then Christmas tree all the way back down. Like, and I could see that happening so easily. Or by some miracle, bears are actually going to start kicking in and getting aggressive, and then we're actually going to go and break to the downside here. But yeah, that's really my only scenarios. Quite frankly, I just want this trade to finish up so I can just go to the gym. Really don't have time for this. But yeah, let's see. Man, I don't know if I have my VWAP just completely whacked out on TradingView, but can someone please tell me why price is trading this high above the upper band of VWAP? I'm a little bit confused there. Or it's because it's trading, or it's including all this pre-market action, which let's see if it changes here. There you go. So that's why. But regardless, we're still fucking trading above the upper band. So this is a pretty ass VWAP, first of all. Yeah, this is a joke. On Thinkorswim, like, it would rarely be able to trade above, like, price would have to be flying, like a stock that's at $50 is flying to like 60 plus for it to trade above the upper band, and here we are literally ranging and we're trading above the upper band. This VWAP right here should be flying upwards, should basically be up here. Don't know why the fuck it's down here, but whatever. Well, if this is not the high of, or if this is not going to be the supply zone right here, then I don't know what is. Because we break that, yeah, we're squeezing. So let's see. This is actually like the last chance. And again, right, like if I got filled at, let's say, 55 or 54 in the middle here, well, I might be able to just say, fuck this. I don't like this trade at all, but I'm just going to get out. And, really not get out with any losses. And be able to be, okay, cool, I got out, did not fuck myself on that bad trade. But when you get filled at the bottom, you don't really have that option. You have to just wait it out. Or you get out right here, right now, and it's like, okay, all right, I'm out. I didn't get filled at my stop loss, but, I kind of cut like 4 points. Okay, cool. But what if this now just comes on back down and then you just got stopped out? You voluntarily stop yourself out for no reason. So that's another tricky part. When you take bad trades that don't align with your trading plan, then you start having to wonder about, where should I actually move my stop loss? Why the fuck would you ever need to move your stop loss? First of all, you don't. Second of all, again, if you take good trades, you don't ever need to worry about moving your stop loss. Because you basically should be right at the right point just immediately. You should be basically buying or selling in the right area. Right? And, I mean, again, like, just a bad trade from the start. But, yeah, what can you do? And again, look at that. Price just keeps getting bid the fuck up. But it's not actually aggressive. It's just some passive little buyer that's buying this up. And again, there's nothing going on in the market right now. There's nothing going on. Like, where is the actual trade setup? That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, I really wish that this could just go faster. How long have I even been in this trade? 40 minutes. Holy shit. Damn, 40 minutes. Whoa. And 20 minutes I'm just making this video. Damn. It's like I really don't want to just sit here forever because I'm not going to need to move my pink stop loss right there. And I'll kind of maybe need to move this up to maybe like 40. Assuming that we don't get stopped out. But like the trade is basically set. There's really nothing else I'm going to do. I'm not going to take any more contracts. I'm not going to do anything else. So it's either basically stopped out or come down here. And I want to keep streaming and making this video for you guys. But I also want to go to the gym and I got like shit to do. So let's give it a few more minutes. And I'll just update you guys because obviously like the markers, these pink markers, they'll show blue if I get stopped out or blue if I take profit for my exit. So you guys, if I do just leave early and leave the trade running, then I'll just come on later and just add like a little minute or 2 minute clip of where I ended up getting out, just so you guys can see the final of this trade. But yeah, I mean, again, like once you see that buying the dip, buying the dip, buying the dip, what can you do? And again, now we're gonna go blast through 60. And again, when you have shitty areas that you start trading in, then you have to wonder, well, I can't put my stop loss at 60, at 2 points, at 1 tick above high of day, because that's obviously going to get tapped at some point and just stop everyone out. And even here, 2 points, I mean, you can see it right here. Price just runs basically 1.5 points and then immediately comes down, but you just get stopped out at the top. And again, that rarely happens when you actually take good trades, right? So yeah, actually I'm really happy that this happened because this is a phenomenal example of a bad trade, which again is on a live account. I'm not faking my losses here. I'm not going like, hey guys, I'm being transparent about my loss, but in reality it's just a demo. No, this is a live account. This is real money. You know, that's what really pisses me off about these gurus, is that they fake losses and pretend to lose money. Meanwhile, you guys are the ones that are actually putting real money on the line, and these fucking internet clowns get to go and pretend to go be a trader and go put fucking fake money on the line and go and just fuck around. And that's ridiculous. Yet, the trading industry, the buyers of these courses and of these clowns love to just throw their money away. So, you know, a fool and his money will soon be parted, right? Their money is probably better in the guru's pocket anyways. So, yeah, I mean, at this point, again, if we don't actually start breaking and squeezing upwards, then there's a chance that this will turn into a bear flag and break to the downside and start trading in the zone again, because there's a lot of volume getting traded up here. And I would really like to see this. Like, again, right? I would want to be shorting in this zone. Potentially. Potentially, it would be nice to short in this zone. I mean, the thing is, though, is that, you know, we would be on an uptrend, so that would kind of go against my trading plan. And I honestly, I really don't know if I would take it. It just looks halfway decent right now. And again, like, do you really want to short this? Not necessarily. I mean, we are kind of on a downtrend, but that wick right here, that's a good sign for bulls. But yeah, this is where you want to be shorting. Not really right here. Unless you're a breakout or a breakdown, in this case, trader. But even then, why get the shit entry when you can get the actual good entry? You know? All right, guys. I think I'm gonna start heading out. I got stuff to do, and I just can't sit here and just wait for this fucking dumbass trade to either stop out or just take profit. At this point, I really don't care. Again, I would love to be able to just keep making, keep having this video go on, but I just got stuff to do. It'd be cool to to see this trade come back down or something in real time. But what I'll do is end it here, and then I'll upload this later. But when I get back home, I'll hop back on and just show you guys what ended up happening with this trade. And yeah, so hopefully you guys were able to see my emotions real time, see how flustered you can get, even if you have two decent-ish trades earlier in the week. At the end of the week, if you're not on your game again, you take stupid-ass trades like this, and it can happen to anyone. Now, granted, right, the good thing is I'm not blowing my account on this. It's only 2 micros. But it's just not a good sign when you see yourself just not paying attention to your trading plan. It really does not matter. It does not matter if you take small size. If you're still not paying attention to your actual trading plan, that's not good at all. However, hold on. That was a little market dump. I don't know if you guys saw that, but the prints were really weird there. Whenever it's really weird like that, that's usually a market order, or a few market orders just bumping price around. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna head out and I'll update you guys later on what happened with the trade. See ya. All right, we are back. Let me just adjust this real quick. Perfect. So we are back. As you can see, we're out of the trade. The trade actually worked out. So I left right about, I think like somewhere like right in this zone, like maybe a little bit after 11:05 or something. So we pulled back into that, what turned into a supply zone, rejected the first time, second, third, and then fourth. And this was really nice. I remember I was driving to the gym, and I remember seeing the price. I was looking at the DOM, the depth of market. Basically, just shows all the order or price levels and like the level 2, and sellers were just dropping bombs on buyers. I mean, it was like market sell after market sell after market sell. So that totally pushed price down. And at this point, I remember I was sitting in the in the car, and I didn't know this because I just switched over to NinjaTrader, that it sucks for mobile execution. Like it's decent, but trying to like do a lot of like like a stop loss. Like if I was to do, let me put that on there. If I was to do this and like do like a stop market and move it up here and move it down and move it down. That is, I mean, at least for me right now, impossible. I don't know how to fucking do that. I'll have to look later about how to do that. But so I canceled that stop loss that I had up here, and so I couldn't put any stop loss. So if I would have been able to do that, I would have literally kept just like moving it down, and probably have at least caught that move. But once I got below, because I was filled at around like maybe like somewhere in the 48s. I was not in the mood to just have this like reverse, and I really, again, I'm at the gym, I'm trying to work out, I can barely look at like all the information that I need on my phone. I don't even have enough information. So it's just, you know what, we're in profit. We went from negative $100 to up, let me bring it up here, to plus 37 net, 41.25 gross. So a swing of $130-ish. Let's take it, because, again, this was a shit trade. Garbage. Never should have, maybe here. Other than that, there was no trade opportunity. So basically, to recap, this was actually a decent day. It would have been nice to have been able to long or just trade in the pre-market to catch like that bottom for that double bottom. There's a massive volume node here too. But other than that, phenomenal day. Bad execution, but I mean, what else? Well, what else can you do, right? This is perfect. This is such a good example to, if you're watching this, if you're a new trader, this is such a good example of what you should not do, right? Messed up all my entries, way too low, not even close to my trading plan, aligning with my trading plan, and then not knowing how my mobile execution worked. Because again, if I would have been able to set a stop loss a little bit below my entry price, I would have been chilling. I would literally not have cared at all, because I don't need to care. I don't need to watch the market. It's either going to hit it or it's going to do something like that and drop back down. And the other thing that I messed up on, let's see if we can bring it up here. Is there a 30 anywhere? Yes, there is. So if you see that, 47.29.5, I had either one or two take profits for, or one or two contract buy limits set at around like 32 to like 29. So I would have been able to catch another like 15 points. And that's the thing, right? Now I know that I need to be able to set a good, I don't know what, the thing is, I could have set a stop loss, but it would have been like a trailing stop. And I don't really like trailing stops, because you have to constantly hope that, you know, it doesn't go like this and then you're out. But what if my stop loss was up here at 47.46? This would have never touched, and I would have been able to catch all of that. So I like the idea of a trailing stop. I don't like how they actually move down every single tick. So that's what it was doing. It's not like it wasn't setting a stop loss. It was just always doing a trailing stop. So I have to figure out how to switch that to just stop market. But yeah, so missed out. So me not knowing how to do that cost me another 15 points, which I think this would have been $10 a point. So about $150. And if I would have been full size, $300+ on just this move. So that sucks, but hey, what can you do? Again, at least I didn't lose any money at all. Like, that's actually the best thing that can happen. Rather, I mean, you can make money at any time, but it's just good that I didn't get stopped out. And especially because I thought we were literally going to sweep like 62. And we kind of did right here. Market makers swept anyone who had a stop loss above here, here, or here on this trade right here, and then absolutely reversed the other way. So, you know, I'm just happy it worked out in my favor. And it's only 134, 135 now. I mean, the market could easily have a few more decent opportunities in the day. I'm probably not going to trade any, but just wanted to recap this trade. I think that's pretty much it about what I could have done better in just the overall trade. And again, guys, this is a phenomenal example of what I did wrong and how you should not trade. So the first 26 minutes of the video is me in the first part in that trade, and that's my real emotions, and that's my emotions. I've been down way more than that. And I didn't even have close to like those emotions. Like, I was emotional because I took a bad trade, not because of $100, right? I don't give a fuck about $37, $41, whatever. Even missing out on $300+ possibly, or 150, whatever. But it's just not following your trading plan. This is the most important thing. Not following your trading plan is what's going to get you killed in the long run. So if you guys are watching this right now, really appreciate it that you guys are sticking all the way to the end. That definitely means a lot. And it also means that you're actually serious about becoming a successful trader. So with that, hope to see you guys in the next one. And again, thank you guys for watching. And please like, comment, and subscribe if you want more of these videos. Thanks.